Well, the applesauce project started in 2014 when a dietitian from the health unit, actually, who's retired now, Rosie Cadwell, she was walking to work one day and she just saw these trees full of apples and they were falling to the ground. And she thought, wow, what can we do with all of these apples? And she initiated also a bit of research through ULINK, Center for Community-Based Research, to find out more about seniors in our community and their access and habits around eating fresh vegetables and fruits. And so some research was done, and sure enough, it was found that that many seniors were not getting enough fresh produce and fresh fruits. And so the applesauce project came out of that, really, these resources in our community that were seemingly going to waste, or going to the deer anyway, and also this need to really get some fresh produce and fresh vegetables and fresh fruits into the hands and the fridges and the mouths of seniors in our community. Well, we put a call out in the newspapers and also through public service announcements and through Canoe FM and other venues and mediums to invite people, if they have orchards or apple trees on their property, to donate apples. And so we do have people who drop apples off, and that's really, really helpful. And so so that's a great way for people to get involved if they're not doing anything with their apples themselves, to make sure that those apples don't go to waste, and they can donate them here and they can be used and put to good use. I think we're sort of honing that a little bit to get to know landowners who actually have old orchards on their property, or have 3 or 4 trees on their property, and so they will give us permission to come and pick, and that really makes the picking so much easier because you can spend a half a day there picking. We welcome new volunteers as well. It's we're not talking about getting up and climbing the trees. There might be a little bit of ladder work, but we also gently shake the branches and put some tarps down underneath the tree to collect the apples that fall, and then pick them up off the ground. And so so you don't have to be an expert tree climber to be an apple picker. And so they have a network of volunteers that regularly come in and cook the frozen meals that are distributed through Search and through the food banks. And so those folks are really, they enjoy the applesauce project. They come in and it's a day of just cutting and slicing the apples, boiling them gently first, putting them through the food mill, the processor, and the applesauce comes out one end, and all the seeds and skin and such comes out elsewhere, and then you get a team of people then scooping it into the containers and putting the labels on the lids, and so it's quite an operation to see. It's a really wonderful experience for people coming together and making food. All of the volunteers are just wonderful, and we thank them so very much for their efforts in whether they're picking their own apples, dropping them off, whether they're picking with a group of volunteer pickers, or whether they are coming in to process apples in our community kitchens. We thank you so much for the donation of your time and your energy and your thoughtfulness in contributing to community and ensuring that people get some fresh applesauce to enjoy throughout the fall and winter months.